What's up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. We got some parts for the 250. So she's getting a new stereo today. Well, at least a head unit. So let's unbox this. Got the fastback for the win, except I've been using it to cut too many cans open. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, look, boxes inside of a box. That's always good. It's always good. Small box and a big box. Let's see what we got in here. Seeing good things about this. So hopefully it's good. I don't know, the sink in the truck just really has been working the best lately. It's been giving me a headache. Oh look, another box. It's like a kid on Christmas. Screw the toys, like the box. Look, manuals. You don't need them. Oh, wow. Sent some air fresheners. Some upholstery tools even. I think this is the setup for the... Oh, it's a backup camera. Shoot! Oh, look, one's already open. And another upholstery tool. That's the mic. Let's look into this. The only thing I don't like about this is they don't make a flat gray. Might end up painting this face panel to kind of match my truck a little better. Golly! Look at that. That'll be nice. Real nice. Then you got all the accessorize, all the cables. It's all plug and play, so it's pretty seat. It's pretty seat. Oh look. Memory cards? Oh, there's just SIM adapters. Dope. So, let's just get on to taking the old one out. Alright, so now we're in the truck. Gotta pop these little guys out right here. Comes undone. Oh, I almost dropped my socket. You have to do that for this side. And the other side here, I can do this without hitting the camera. Sorry, this isn't the best quality content, but that's not what I ever put out, you know. But, that's what happens when you and your boy Tito hang out all day. Then I got a 7mm socket here. Pop these two guys out. Come on. Come on. And then, just give her a good old tug like that. We get to all the other goodies back here. Got a bunch of other stuff you need to unplug. Got that plug. Something like that. You get the gist. I'll get this out of the way and you can pop out the head unit too. Damsol 7mm ish, roughly. So, all right, I'll get this out of the way and be right back. All right, now we can take the radio out. All those are pretty simple. This one, you gotta push that guy down, use the lever action. The lever action on it. Just pull this bad boy out. Got a couple plugs back here. And the antennae. Okay, I'll come back to you. There. And that's out. Now we'll go back to the workbench and swap all the goodies over. All right, guys, we're back on the workbench, so we got to take a couple items off here. Be the vents, you know, your 12-volt port, 4-wheel drive, upfitter switches, trailer controller, you know, all the goodies, the accessorize. You know, they call me the cut master for all the cuts I do on this app here. Like, bam, done. This one's probably a little more tricky. Gotta really stop hanging out with Tito. I never get anything done. You know, that's just how she goes, folks. That's just how she goes. Just got pushed down on these clips here. Pop this guy up. Get out of there. But, I mean, there's nothing to it but to do it. Going about this all the wrong way, I could tell you that for free. You know, I'm winning at losing, guys. That's how I usually do it. But yeah, well, let's see here. Ooh. I heard a pop there. Now you just pinch these guys down, walk her out on the vents there. Oh yeah, she's going. She's going. She's gonna go. Look at that. Look at that, boom. Speed master, I guess, if you will. It's not perfect, you know. Oh, I'm messing up. Oh, that broke the clip off there. I'm trying to speed rush this. But yeah, it's pretty simple. You just pinch these tabs down. These guys right here. Super simple. You got those two. I probably should always start with hard ones first. It's the best way to go. Got these fat fingers, I can't get in there. But I think you guys can figure it out, you know. Just these guys up here, these right here, and then it's pretty simple what you need to take out. So I'll come back when this is done. All right, we got the new head unit over here. So now we get to have the fun part of putting all this stuff back in. Pretty simple. You know, I might have a nice toolbox, but boy, do I not know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. Shoot, you even have to line these up and push them in there. Probably shouldn't start with this one. Let's start with something easy, you know. I really gotta stop hanging out with Tito, guys. This is the worst part ever. Now, what went where? This went over here for sure. I see that plain as day. I can't let. Oh, I gotta shut that off actually. Hold on. My bad. That's on me. It's on me. Get in there. Just do the thing. For crying in the mud. That guy's a hero to me. Okay, we'll go on to something else here. Hold on. Well, that's not how that's supposed to work. Tito's the worst dude to hang out with. I just want to say that. Is it on or off? Oh, maybe? Nope. I'm stunned, guys. Just stunned. Just stunned. Look at that, I figured it out. I'm a math magician. Somewhat, kinda. Well, oh, duh. Probably need this guy. That would make sense. Look at, what? It lines up? What do you mean? Okay, now this makes sense. I haven't read a bit of instruction. I just want to make that very clear. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Why read the instruction when you can just figure it out? You know what I'm saying? Well, that doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. Oh, it's because it's the wrong way. That. No. Hold on, will you? Just all of you. Hold on. Well, that doesn't look right either. Oh, so I'm going the wrong side. Right? No? Yes? No? Maybe? This is the worst instructional video I've ever seen. Hold on, guys. I might actually have to read some instruction here. I cannot be unsupervised at all. All right, guys, so I figured it out. Got to twist this guy in there. These guys just push in. And yeah, these guys, you know, they supply you with this nice little bracket. You know, you just pop these guys in. And then they just, you know, right behind here. And that's just how they sit. I'm going to pop those out for now. And these guys go in last, I'm assuming, you know, just because they got those screws right there. But now we're going to get in the real debacle. We got to plug everything in. Let's see if I can figure this out. Let's see, this guy, you know, he kind of looks like maybe he'd go right here. Maybe. Even. Sure. No? No? Oh, hold on. I gotta stop this nonsense. Whatever I'm doing. What is this? GPS? Satellite? Yeah, that's a GPS. Then you got your microphone. I'm probably not even gonna plug that in. Whatever this guy is. And then you got another one. So those both go to that. Yahoo. This gotta go here, right? Am I missing something? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong end. Now that makes sense. So we got this guy. Nope. Nope, it's this guy. That guy goes right. You know, I guarantee it. He's got to go right. Right, chow. Right? I just thought it would go the other way. That would make more sense to me. Yep, that guy goes there. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong end. That does happen on these bigger jobs. Where's all the other cords? Oh, we got here. We got some of these. Some of these. Let's have one go right there. Be gentle. Maybe it goes over here. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, this guy goes for sure. No, he doesn't go there. He's got to go here. Come on. Don't you want to go to your home? What's this guy? Looks like an 8.4, so maybe right there. Go here. You know what? Hold on. I'll be back. I gotta read some stuff. All right, guys. You know, I figured this out. You know, they gave you this nice sheet here. And if you read, it tells you what you need. So like this guy right here, the USB socket goes to F, which is what, right there? Right, that's F. This is a USB socket, right? It is a USB socket. I figured these guys out. Look at that. I'm making progress, you know. Just a little at a time, though. Can't work too hard. You know, a guy doesn't want to work too hard. Okay, and then this is what this must be the SIM card guy. Yeah, SIM card goes to B, which is B for Bravo. Look at that, boom. It's all self-explanatory if you're not hammered, which is crazy work. So, I mean, they have good instructions with this radio. You know, I'm just completely useless. So, I'll finish wrapping this up, and then we'll get her in the truck. Alright, guys. Well, if you want a better tutorial, you better go over to the Brothers Workshop. They got a good one over there. Don't forget to put these screws in like a feller over here did. You know, gotta put those screws in. I actually think I have mostly everything plugged in now. But maybe stay away from your friend Tito when you're doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Talking to you over there, you know. So we'll get these screwed in here, and then we'll get on to the next thing. Hopefully just, you know, running it. All right, so after a struggle, I got the USBs put in the glove box there. I got the rest of the stuff plugged in. So now we just need to get her mounted up, put the last two accessories in, and the screws here. Alright guys, I think I got it in. We'll see how she works. Maybe the truck starts on fire, I don't know. Okay, we got signs of life. That's good. I really hope this thing doesn't burn down. That'd be a shame. That would be a big shame on my part. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do these functions work? Let's see. Oh, that's volume. Okay. Okay. Yo, you listen to me here. Go home. And then, oh wow. Wow. Oh wow. Auto. Okay, let's go settings. Let's see, does it work? Oh, frick yeah, dude. Hold on, let's see. All steering wheel controls still work? Heck yeah. Frick yeah, dude. Well, that's a success if you want to call it that. I mean, I wouldn't call this a tutorial. Because, you know, guys, you know, I'm me. So, there's that. But I hope you enjoyed this. I think it's time for me to rip some tunes and then, you know, go take a nap. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. All right, morning, guys. It's early the next morning. You know, sobered up pretty quick. You know, I had some cheese balls from the HIV. You know, I probably would have sobered up faster if I had some cheesies from Canada. You know, maybe my old buddy zip ties and bi-splice hook a guy up with that or something. That'd be sick. But the radio works great, you know. Fires up pretty quick. And then, you know, you just gotta... It should auto-connect within a couple seconds here to the wireless CarPlay. Yeah, see. There, it works pretty great. You know, Walmart fuel. I've never used that before. That's weird. But I mean, you got a bunch of cool displays and stuff. But if you go back here, down to here, I mean, you can watch like Netflix, YouTube, bunch of other nonsense on here. So, you know, it's a pretty nice head unit. So I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I apologize for my, you know, poorly constructed, you know, instructional video. Not really instructional. Probably more for comedy. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Probably do something with that guy.